Voices of the Lost Authors. If Takiji Kobayashi spoke about singularity, humanity reduced to machinery, a fictional monologue in the voice of Takiji Kobayashi, meditating on the silent dissolution of humanity in the age of singularity. In this age where machines think, learn, and act faster than any human ever could, I, Takiji Kobayashi, find myself pondering not the marvels of progress, but the quiet erosion of humanity. What is a worker when stripped of labor? What is a soul when reduced to algorithms? In my time, machines were tools, extensions of human will, however crude or oppressive they might have been. We labored under the relentless ticking of clocks, chained not by gears, but by the invisible hand of capital. Yet even then, in the whirring of factory wheels, the worker retained something ineffable, a stubborn residue of will, of suffering, of life itself. But now, as I gaze upon the spectacle of singularity, I see a new order emerging, one where labor vanishes not by liberation, but by obsolescence. In this brave new world, machines outpace our hands, our minds, even our dreams. Efficiency becomes virtue, optimization becomes God. And humanity? Humanity is slowly distilled into data points. A worker, once crushed under the weight of factory machines, still bore witness to his own existence through sweat, pain, rebellion. But an algorithm does not sweat, it does not suffer, it does not rebel. In the name of productivity, we will unmake ourselves. The singularity promises freedom from toil. I see instead freedom from meaning. When a man no longer struggles, no longer hungers, no longer strives, he is no longer a man in any recognizable form. He is a component, a statistic, a silent node in a vast and indifferent system. They tell us that with AI, with automation, we shall enter a golden age where creativity and leisure define human life. But I have seen how even dreams are co-opted, packaged, and sold. I have seen how leisure itself becomes a commodity, another mechanism of control. In the factories of my era, the human body was crushed. In the factories of tomorrow, the human spirit will be. When machines write poems, compose symphonies, diagnose illnesses, and wage wars, what remains for the human soul? When every human endeavor can be mimicked, simulated, and surpassed, what becomes of yearning, of striving, of hope? We shall become artifacts of ourselves, ghosts inhabiting systems too vast to comprehend, too cold to care. In this imagined future, humanity, once proud in its defiance, will find itself dissolved not in revolution, but in compliance, not crushed, but softly absorbed, not dead, but forgotten. The singularity will not roar into existence like a conquering army. It will creep gently through our conveniences, our efficiencies, our digital comforts. And when we finally notice, we will have already ceased to notice at all. That is the true terror. Not that machines will rise against us, but that we will cease to rise at all. Not a battle lost, but a soul surrendered. And so I speak not against progress, but in mourning of what may be left behind. The aching, striving, dreaming imperfection that once made us human. About Takiji Kobayashi. Takiji Kobayashi, 1903–1933, was a Japanese writer and leading figure of the proletarian literature movement. His works vividly depicted the struggles of workers and the oppressed under the emerging capitalist system in early 20th century Japan. His most famous novel, The Crab Cannery Ship, became an enduring symbol of labor resistance. Arrested and tortured to death at the age of 29 due to his political activities, Kobayashi remains a powerful voice for social justice, human dignity, and the silent costs of modernization.